from the Detroit Free Press. It's Thursday, January 9th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bush's.com/join-our-team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join-our-team.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Omar Abdelbaki. Noor Ali says she was filled with dread when she learned of the assassination of Iranian Major General Qasem Soleimani. Ali, a U of M student who is American, of Iraqi and Iranian descent, has family living in major Iranian cities. Because of the escalation of violence this week, Ali fears traveling to Iran to visit her family. Ali's mother used to spend 6 months a year in Iran taking care of Ali's disabled aunt. Ali says she hopes people stop conflating the Iranian regime with the country's 80 million residents.
People need to realize that Iranian citizens live just like you. They care about, where they're going to college. They stress over exams. My cousins put on makeup every day to attract the cute boy in their class. They're everyday people just like you and I, and they're not deserving of a war that is completely avoidable.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard with the Detroit Free Press. The Detroit 3 automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Fiat Chrysler, are working together and with automakers around the world in Germany, France, China, Japan to coordinate safety measures in light of potential cyber attacks. In fact, Homeland Security has issued an alert that industries are to do an evaluation and protect against potential attack in light of the geopolitical tension between the United States and Iran. At stake with automakers is the idea that computer hackers on the other side of the world potentially could crash your navigation system, cut your brakes, disrupt your steering, or remotely take control of the entire vehicle. Today, cars have become heavily connected to the internet. They're just like moving computers. In fact, the automakers are working with computer experts who have developed expertise working on military fighter jets.
This is Free Press editorial page editor Brian Dickerson. If I were charged with a serious crime, say using the threat of exposure to blackmail some elected official having an extramarital affair, I'd pay a heavy price. Long before a jury got around to deciding whether I was guilty, the government would restrict me from leaving the state while I waited trial. My assets would likely be frozen. And the Free Press would almost certainly suspend me, at least until I'd been exonerated. It's the same in other lines of work. If you're an accountant accused of fraud or a teacher accused of molesting students, you'll probably have to step away from your job until you're tried. As it happens, President Donald Trump is facing his own trial in the United States Senate. He's charged with using his office to blackmail Ukraine. So why do we allow Trump, the most powerful person in the world, to go about his business with no restrictions whatsoever? Maybe you don't believe the president would order the assassination of a foreign leader just to divert his constituents' attention from impeachment. Still, you can understand why other countries might have reasonable suspicions about Trump's motives. We need to devise a way to keep impeached presidents on a shorter leash, the same way we restrict the activities of lesser people when they're charged with serious crimes.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Meredith Spellbring. The outdoor scenery in Michigan picked up some national recognition on Wednesday when TripSavvy named the state the best place in the world for outdoor enthusiasts for its 19 million acres of forest and 3,000 miles of shoreline statewide. The national travel site included Michigan as one of 19 travel destinations in its Where to Go in 2020, the best places to travel this year roundup, which includes the top destinations for food, drink, families, and more. Attractions across the state were highlighted, including Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore in the mitten of Lower Michigan. For those looking to take a drive along the water, TripSavvy writer Emily Hines suggested going north toward the Mackinac Bridge and driving along the lake on Michigan 115. For more of the destinations included in the roundup, head to freep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department. The Michigan State community is mourning the loss of a major figure as former football coach, athletic director, and Board of Trustees member George Perles died on Tuesday. He was the face of MSU football for 12 years and led the Spartans to the Rose Bowl in the 1987 season, one of 2 Big Ten championships. Perles was a Detroit native, a Western high school product, and not only played for but coached under Duffy Daugherty. Among the coaches that worked under him include maybe the greatest college coach of all time, Nick Saban, who replaced Perles at MSU. Perles was the athletic director from 1990 to 1992 and served on the Board of Trustees from 2006 to 2018. He is survived by his wife, Sally, their 3 children, and 6 grandchildren. He was 85 years old.
Do you like what you're hearing in our news briefing? Let us know, whether it's a question, comment, or something you just want to hear. You can share your opinion by emailing us at voice@freep.com. That's voice@freep.com. See you tomorrow.